Hey everybody, it's Miss Jeannie. I haven't seen you in quite a while. I hope you're doing okay. Pastor Juan asked me to tell a story, so I'm going to tell a story today about Abraham and Isaac. And it's about a time when they really had to trust in God and believe that He kept His promises. It came from the book of Genesis. It's chapter 22, and I think it's 1 through 19. I'm going to use an app to help me tell the story. Bible for Kids is the name of the app. I really like it. It's got some good pictures. So up here it says Abraham's Big Test. Abraham and Isaac. You see that picture? It's kind of got white bricks and some wood on top. That's an altar. And back in those times, they would sometimes sacrifice an animal or like a cow or a lamb, sheep, in honor of God. So this is called Abraham's Big Test. Genesis 22, diggity dot, 1 through 19. So God promised Abraham a son, and from that son many descendants, who would bless the whole world. But Abraham and his wife Sarah, they were too old to have children. I think when he told them that, they were already grandparents. They were the age of your grandparents. 20 years went by. Still, Abraham trusted God's promise. When he was 100 and Sarah was 90, God reminded them of His promise. Sarah was going to have a baby. Wow, even at her age. I mean, anything is possible with God. When their son was born, Sarah was so joyful that she laughed. God has brought me laughter, she said. So they named their son Isaac, which means he laughs. I bet everybody was happy to see that baby. When Isaac was a boy, God tested Abraham by telling him to take Isaac to Mount Moriah and kill him as a sacrifice to God. Well, Abraham was confused, but still he trusted God. Isaac carried the wood and Abraham held the knife and torch. Together they climbed the mountain. "Where is the lamb for the sacrifice?" asked Isaac. "God will provide it," Abraham replied. Abraham arranged the wood on an altar, tied up Isaac, and laid him on the wood. As he raised the knife to kill Isaac, an angel called his name, "Abraham." "Don't hurt the boy," the angel cried. "God knows you trust His promise. Look, there in the bushes. A ram is caught by its horns. Sacrifice that instead." See it right there? So God provided the ram, and Abraham and Isaac had trusted God to provide, and God kept His promise. And God could see how much that Abraham truly trusted God. So Abraham sacrificed the ram instead of his son. He called the place "God will provide," because God provided the sacrifice. Just as God had said, His promise came true. So the question is, did Abraham believe God would really keep His promise? Yes. Yay. We know that we can trust God. We just have to put our faith in Him, believe in Him, and He will take care of us. So, that was a story of Abraham and Isaac and believing in God's promise. I know it's sometimes really hard to figure out what's going on and if God is really going to take care of us, but I believe He will. He wants you to trust in Him just like Abraham and Isaac trusted, and He will take care of you. That's a promise. I hope you guys have a good week and come back next week for another epic tale, okay? Good to see you. Bye-bye.